billah. So first of all, you have to recognize the creator, the provider, the raziq, the one who gives you all these things. Man amana billah. So this is a complete chapter. We are not going in detail. So you have to recognize the one who provided you all these barakas and blessings. जो आपको रोटी देता है, जो आपको रोज़ी देता है, जो आपको खाना देता है, जो आपको सांसें देता है, जिसने आपको ज़िंदगी दी है, everything provided by one. If you don't recognize him, how you will be thankful to the other people if you are not thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? How you will recognize the haqq of someone in this world if you don't know the haqq of the one who created everything for you and you are benefiting every single day and night? Then وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ. The second thing is mentioned in this, the day of judgment. And why the importance is the day of judgment? Many times, sometimes the people with their power, with their strength, with their force, with their influence, they can do something wrong and no one can counter them. They can cover themselves with deception, with lying, with planning, with plotting. They can do many things. The person thinks, this person is doing something wrong and not be punished. And I am always very straightforward and facing so many problems. To answer all these ambiguities and the fitna of nafs and shaitan, that so-and-so is not doing anything proper, still is enjoying his life or her life, and I am so perfect person, everything very careful, halal and haram, right, wrong, and I am facing problems. What is it? وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ. Allah says, if there no one is to counter him, believe this is the basic article of your faith, part of your faith, that the day is there when all these powerful, with all these deceivers, all these trying to escape, they all will be standing in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wal wazn yawma izin al haq. No one excuse will be accepted. Everyone will face the justice and everyone will pay the price of what he has done in this world. The good, good, and for the bad, the bad. Wal yawmil akhirah. The whole concept of akhirah is the biggest fitna of shaitan and the biggest question all the time. You know, when the people want to make you the companion of shaitan, you say, I am fearing Allah, it is not halal. So-and-so is doing, see, people respect him. So-and-so is doing haram, no one bothers him. So-and-so doing all this deception, what's happened to him? And if you think, yes, right, he is still living on my street with all these haram, with all these wrong things, and living very peacefully, very nicely, very respectably. So this is Wali Yawmil Akhir. He said, he is plotting everything here. Here you can hide yourself, but not there. Wal Malaika. The third thing is angels of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is also a wider subject. La ya'sun Allah ma amarahum. This is the makhluk created from Nur, not disobedient in anything to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Completely obedience. Wal kitab wal nabiyyin. Other two things mentioned. Al kitab, a book, all the books revealed. This is the beauty of Islam. Whenever someone comes to accept Islam, I always tell them that look at the beauty of Islam. Islam is not denying any book revealed on Jesus, on Moses, on Abraham, on any prophet. All the prophets, the book revealed, Torah, Zabur, Injil, Testaments, Suhuf Ibrahim wa Musa. It is part of our faith. But the final message, free from all alteration, addition, extraction, the only final addition is this, and this is the continuity of the same messages and the completion of the same messages. That's it. Continuity of the same message and perfection and completion of all these messages. That's why we say the final message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The final book. One Nabiyyin and prophets. Bear in your mind, the highest rank in this surface of earth, which has been granted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to someone, is the rank of the prophets. All the prophets is part of our faith. And again, this is our beauty of Islam. When we become Muslim, we don't have to say any ill word, any weak word about Ibrahim alayhi salam, about Musa, about Isa alayhi salam, let alone insulting someone. Even any weak word is not allowed. It's part of your faith. If you don't believe on them, you will be regarded kafir. One Nabiyyin. So after completing the part of the faith, now becoming to the relatives. وَآتَ الْمَالَ عَلَى حُبِّهِ. Your financial life should be very perfect. You have to give your wealth out of love of your Lord. Zawil Qurba, to your relatives. Wal Yatama, to orphan. Wal Masakin, needy people. Wal Yatama wal Masakina, Wabna Sabil, travelers. So mostly the different people are in need of the society, they have covered with different title. Zawil Qurba, first of all the relation they have right over you. Wal Yatama, those who lost their parents, they need to be supported in the society because there is no one to take care of them. The biggest cover for a child is their parents. Wal Yatama, Wal Masakin, and then the needy people in the society. Masakin cover all various needs of the society in human being. Wabna Sabil, those who are a stranger to you, traveler. So your relatives, you know them. The orphans, you know. Al-Masakin, someone from your, but a traveler, someone strange even if come, you don't have to ask him that because you are not from my area, because you are not from my city, you are not from my language, you are not from my country. Allah says, a traveler, anyone, anytime, if he becomes needy and needs your help, you have, regardless of the boundaries of the areas, the boundaries of race, the boundaries of color, the boundaries of language, you have to support him if anyone needs your help. So there is a hikmah in Quran, how one by one everything is mentioned. Wasa'ilin, and those who are asking you, the need asks, wafir riqab, and those for freeing the slaves, which was in the old days the slavery. So the biggest ibadah, you know, in fidya, free so many slaves. I have issue with the fasting, but the kafara is free the slaves. I have issue in the qasam, the kafara is free the slaves. The reason Islam gradually to eliminate the slavery in the society, and this was the wise and hikmah. It was embedded in the society to have a slaves. Rather than completely stopping, the Islam made a process. With this process, now you see everywhere, the people have made the law now in these modern days, but Islam in a very dark period started eliminating this process of slavery. Wafir riqab. And then now, after coming financial side, your physical ibadah. Wa aqama salah. And then again, wa'ata zakah. And then after physical, financial, now your character, akhlaq. Wal mufuna bi'ahdihim iza ahadu. He says, not only you are good musalli, your character should be very good. Your akhlaq should be very good. And what is the basic sign of your akhlaq? One very important thing. Wal mufuna bi'ahdihim iza ahadu. Whenever you promise, you always stand firm with your promise. Now this promise is a very, very significant message from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You promise La ilaha illallah. You promise Muhammadur Rasulullah. You promise all the article of faith. You promise that I believe in Allah, the divine book. Now when you made the promise, all the duties of the society towards your children, towards your family, towards your relative, as a human being, to Muslim, to non-Muslim, to living thing, in the surface of earth, وَالْمُوفُونَ بِعَهْدِهِمْ إِذَا عَاهَدُوا. One is the specific ahad when you make it. But if you look at deep down, all the ahd you made, you are responsible and you always care about it. And then the final thing is of the character. وَالصَّابِرِينَ فِي الْبَأْسَاءِ. They are very patient. When? وَالصَّابِرِينَ فِي الْبَأْسَاءِ, in poverty. وَالضَّرَّاءِ, in very hardship. وَحِينَ الْبَاسِ, even in battlefield. Bear in your mind, the strong believers, always strong in his character. Strong believer is not the one who shows all the time his muscles and build the body and think this is, no. You should be strong in your character. In a character towards other, you have poverty, but your poverty is still make you strong and you are living with honor. Because of poverty, you are not breaking all the laws and becoming animals or becoming evil of the society. Why? Because I am poor, I have to do this. Forget about this law, forget about that law. By hook or by crook, I will do this. No. Wasabirin, patience in poverty, in hardship. Darra, wahin al-bas, even when you are in fight with enemy, you have values. It's not like killing innocent people. It's not like attacking houses. It's not like destroying everything. Anything you are destroying and you think I'm in war someone. No. Waheen al-ba's, even in battlefield, you are a sabir, you are patient. You always follow the rules, what the Prophet commanded, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded. And when you have all these things, social life, character, physical, financial, faith, everything after covering, أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ صَدَقُوا وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُتَّقُونَ. These are the truthful people, people of truth, and these are the pious people, muttaqoon. They are deserve to have the title of muttaqeen. So now we have to analyze our iman. Just holding one corner, this direction, my special space, my special act. Allah said, no, you can't choose how to be called muttaqi and how to be registered in the book of angels, the truthful and muttaqi. Here is the detail given to you. Very briefly summarize all these. So Imam Bukhari rahmatullahi ta'ala alayh, in the chapter of Iman, before bringing any hadith in this part, Babu Umur al-Iman, he started with the verse of Baqarah, chapter 2, verse number 177. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم اللهم علمنا بما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Ya Allah, have mercy upon us all, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, protect us from evil, Ya Allah. Those who are not feeling well, give them shifa. Make the blessed month of Ramadan, all from beginning till end, the month of khair and barakah and blessing. Bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. I hope, inshallah, the Zuhr time.